This was an email I got from Dan Beaker from NXP this morning. Data sheets and app note schematic examples are notoriously conservative. We said that. Mm-hmm. While they may be functional, they'll probably result in higher BOM costs.
Yeah, and that goes back to being able to what I was mentioning before. My way of sort of long-winded way of saying the same thing is, you start with a reference design or an eval board, and it's covering every possible use case of the part. So you can test and evaluate it for yourself, right? So test, evaluate. But at some point you're going to take the schematics and maybe the PCB as well for that eval board or prototyping kit or whatever from the semiconductor company.
Yeah.
And modify it to become your own product or your own module. And where do you cut things out? And this can go to the extreme of, and many people who've done offshore manufacturing know that this goes on. There are optimization teams at some contract manufacturers that do assembly for you. You give them a test criteria and they do bare board and in-circuit testing. And before they go to full-scale production with all the pick and place and automation,
right,
they'll take your prototype and start removing capacitors.
You told me this a while back and I could not believe it.
One by one until it fails, and they put the last one back on. And this is going to be happening a lot right now because parts like that are on
capacitors are precious, right?
Yeah, I mean, who knew the second most common part
right.
after the resistor was going to be a hot commodity like that.
Like we'd run out of pennies.